What's going on, guys? I started doing reaction videos, obviously, but I made a separate category personally for the fathers because I just don't feel like we get enough recognition. Roll a clip.
A moment of truth
like
with my son.
To be honest, sometimes, me and your mama never want to tell you this. I told her I'd tell you, but, sometimes you walk around the house talking about you have migraines, you got a headache, stuff like that. That's, when your mama was pregnant with you, man, I used to go out and get drunk. Come home, be feeling real froggy. You know what I'm saying? She be in the bed with you in her stomach, just, me being a frog, what frogs do when they feeling froggy, they leap. So I was leaping, and I was poking y'all in your head, back, just poking y'all in your head by using your mama's stomach. So it ain't the migraines, man. I was poking you in your head, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. Where you going? Where you going, man? But I'm just trying to tell you why you be having migraines, man. That's why we never took you to the doctor or nothing. But we know what the problem is, man.
Nah, how mad would you be if your pop said that to you? You can't never take black folks serious. Next clip. I don't know why they silence. Your love is toxic. So this says, when my son tells me that he thinks some boy is gonna jump him at school today. Listen, I have matured and I have grown into the adult that I am today, where I can let things go. Except for if you put your hands on my kids, it's gonna be all kind of smokes. The old Mr. Confidence definitely coming back. Next clip.
Amen. Father.
Amen. Amen.
This is a boy. This is a girl. This is a bofum. This is a bofum. Remember that word? This is a bofum.
Nah, that's comedy. Bofum, aka Transformers. I am a bofum. This comment says, imagine your kid running to tell you someone hit them and you respond who, and they respond, it was both of them. Next clip.
This is another one of my clients, also my child. All right, you'll see when he runs, and I have to fix this immediately. He's over the first hurdle. You see how his heel's in the ground? All right, again, I think he gets it from his mother, but that is something that is gonna definitely lead to shin splints, right? You don't wanna have the heel in the ground first. You wanna have the forefoot, right? You wanna have the forefoot, because like when he, try to slow this down for you. When he lands right there, now all his weight, right? You see, like kind of like right there. All right, like it's not a straight line, right? And it has to be a straight line all the way from the midfoot to like his hips. And you see how it was in front of him. So he's slowing himself down, number one, and number two, I'll be probably taking him to the hospital at some point for shin splints.
Yeah, he's obviously some form of a coach, but I was in my late 20s when I realized that it's a certain technique where you don't hurt yourself.
If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. No father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. Children with high BMI more often come from fatherless homes. Here's something. Fathers have the fittest children. That was really interesting to me. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father.
Yeah, and that doesn't take away the fact that women, you guys are obviously important too for the nurturing side and other things as well. But the facts remain, statistically speaking, when there are two parents in a household, or most definitely a father there, the outcomes are much better. Next clip.
I wonder how my daughter might speak of me. In fact, live Hello, baby girl. Tell me 3 things I did right and 3 things I could have did better.
I feel like I'm the woman I am today, and I have such a positive outlook on myself because of you. And I feel safe in my own body, and I feel safe with you because of what you were teaching me at a young age, reminding me that my body is my body and that it's sacred and it's precious, and how much you advocated for just women in general. I saw how you treated my mom, even though you were divorced. You did nothing but treat her like a queen. Things were rough at times, and I saw that too, but within each argument and within each moment of frustration, I saw you handle that with such love towards her, even if it was just for me to be able to witness that. And what you could have done better.
Okay, gotta go. Sorry.
I love you.
No. I wonder how mine.
Yeah, man, that's pretty funny. That's how I'd probably do it too.
If a girl comes up to you at the store and she says, "Oh my God, your baby's so cute," what do you say?
He looks just like his mama.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
This reminded me of something that my wife taught my son. A man, especially a black man with his kids, I get a lot of attention. Like, especially when you're in a area like where I live in, where it's not a ton of black people, they really don't see the black man with his son or his kids in general. So when it happens, people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, he's so adorable," and stuff like that. My wife hates it because she's 5 feet and she still looks really young. So when people see my wife, they just assume she's a young parent. So her experience is the complete opposite.
Hey, come here, sit down right quick though, man. Let me explain something to you. So you remember when I was telling you, I was like, man, you ain't got to be the biggest, you ain't got to be the fastest, you ain't got to be the smartest. None of those things, man. 2 things that you possess that I've always been telling you, man. And you show it each and every day. It's not through your schoolwork, any of them things, man. You're a disciplined person, and you're consistent on the things that you do. Whether it's making sure you keep yourself right, you getting up, and your push-ups, sit-ups, I don't give a damn, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You got discipline and consistency, things that the average person don't even wind up getting, you know what I'm saying, in a lifetime. That's all you need right there. That $1,000 that you put in the stock market, was it last year, and accumulated $4,000 off of that. Wow. So you had $5,000. So just imagine you get that back to me. We put that back in there and repeat the cycle again. And we do this again sometime next year. It's 5,000. If it does the same thing, it'll wind up being 15,000. So you have a total of 20,000. And you keep doing that. So you can imagine by the time you hit 19, 20 years old, you be on your way to be.
All right, that's all I got for y'all. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.